Hello everyone. Today, we will talk about something that happens to all people in the world. It does not matter if they are rich or poor. It does not matter their skin color, their country, or if they believe in God or not. It is something every great teacher, every great writer, and every wise person has noticed. This thing is a pattern of human life. A story that repeats again and again in different people. There was a very smart man named Joseph Campbell. He spent many years reading stories and studying people from all over the world. He found out something amazing. Even when stories came from different places and different times, they had the same steps. He called this pattern the hero's journey. A hero is someone who goes on a journey. A journey means new things happen. You do not always know what will happen next. That is what makes a journey exciting. It is not like a trip where everything is planned. A journey is full of surprises, lessons, and people who help you grow. We are all heroes in our own life. I want you to remember that. You are the hero of your story. Let us make this very easy to understand. We can look at a story almost everyone knows, The Wizard of Oz. If you know that story, raise your hand. In that story, we can see all the parts of the hero's journey. But this is not just a movie. It is also the story of you, me, and every person here. First, we begin in what Joseph Campbell calls the ordinary world. This is when life is okay. Not bad. Not amazing. Just normal. We go to school, go to work, see family, sleep, wake up, and repeat. We are not crying every day. But we are not jumping for joy either. We feel safe. We feel okay. In The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy is in her home with her family. Her life is simple. She is not super happy. She is not super sad. She is just living each day. But here is the secret: life never stays the same. Everything in the whole universe either grows or dies. There is no in between. If a plant is not growing, it is dying. If your love in a relationship is not growing, the relationship is slowly dying. If a business is not growing, it is starting to fall down. Life wants us to grow. Life wants us to become better, stronger, kinder, smarter, more loving. When we grow, we feel alive. People often ask me, Tony, what is the secret to happiness? And the answer is one simple word. Happiness does not come from getting something once. It comes from moving forward, from learning, from becoming better than you were yesterday. Think about a time you worked very hard for something. Maybe a job. Maybe good grades. Maybe saving money. When you got it, you felt proud. You felt excited. But did that happy feeling last forever? No. Maybe it lasted a week. Maybe a month. Maybe a few hours. Because the universe does not want us to stop. It wants us to keep growing. If you do not grow, you get bored. And when you get bored, life feels empty. So life pushes us to grow again. That is why the journey does not stop. When you feel too comfortable, life will shake you. Something will change. Something will happen that forces you to move. This is what we call the call to adventure. The call to adventure happens when something in life changes. It can be scary. It can feel painful. It can be something we do not want. For some people, the call comes when they lose their job. For others, it is when a relationship ends. Sometimes it is sickness. Sometimes it is a big problem. It can happen to anyone. Even children. In Dorothy's story, a tornado comes. Her whole world is lifted and thrown into the sky. She was trying to hold on to the life she knew. But life said, no, you must grow now. And that is what happens to all of us. When the call comes, most people say, no. I like my life the way it is. I want it to stay the same. This is called refusing the call. We hold tightly to our comfort. We fight change. We say, this should not happen to me. But life keeps pushing. Because life wants us to become better. Life wants us to become who we are meant to be. If we refuse the call, life will give us more problems until we finally say, "Okay, I am ready." When we accept the call, we start the journey. And the journey is filled with uncertainty. This means we do not know what will happen next. We do not have control. And that feels scary. But guess what? All growth happens in uncertainty. All excitement lives in uncertainty. All passion is born in uncertainty. Think about falling in love. You do not know what will happen. That is why your heart races. That is why you feel alive. If you always know what will happen, life becomes boring. Too much safety kills the joy in your heart. So here is a very important sentence. The quality of your life is the amount of uncertainty you can enjoy. Not just survive. Enjoy. If everything felt the same every day, you would not smile. You would not grow. You would not feel alive. So Dorothy lands in a new place. A place full of color, magic, and new rules. She feels afraid. She feels confused. But she has started her adventure. And like every hero, she meets people on her path. She meets new friends who help her move forward. A scarecrow who wants a brain. A tin man who wants a heart. A lion who wants courage. These friends represent parts of all of us. Because sometimes we do not feel smart enough. Sometimes we feel like our heart is broken. Sometimes we feel scared and weak. But on the journey, we learn that we already have what we are searching for. We just do not see it yet. Sometimes we need other people to remind us how strong we are. Life will bring mentors to you. People who help you. People who guide you. People who believe in you. Sometimes a teacher. Sometimes a friend. Sometimes even a stranger. But you can only meet them when you move forward into your journey. If you stay stuck, you stay alone. So Dorothy walks the yellow brick road. She faces challenges. She deals with fears. She learns to trust herself. All heroes go through tests. All heroes face trouble. Because each test makes them stronger. And the same is true for you. Every time your heart breaks. Every time you feel lost. Every time someone leaves. You are growing. You are learning. You are becoming the hero of your own life. The hero's journey has many steps. But the most important ones are these. 1. The ordinary world. 2. The call to adventure. 3. Refusing the call. 4. Entering uncertainty. 5. Meeting helpers and mentors. 6. Facing hard challenges. 7. Becoming stronger and returning better. We go through these steps many times in our life. Not once. Many, many times. Think about yourself right now. Where are you in your journey? Are you in the ordinary world? Are you facing a painful problem? Are you refusing the call? Are you scared of uncertainty? Are you waiting for a friend or a helper? Or are you already growing into someone new? There is no wrong answer. There is only the next step. The most important thing is this. You must keep moving forward. If you stop growing, you stop living. Do not choose comfort instead of your purpose. Do not choose fear instead of your dream. Yes, the journey is scary. Yes, the journey is uncertain. But the journey is where your greatness is found. You might think you are too weak. But like Dorothy's friends, you already have inside you a strong mind, a loving heart, brave courage. You just need the journey to wake them up. So look at your life and ask, what is life trying to teach me right now? What call am I refusing? What fear am I running from? What dream am I hiding from? Because the moment you say yes to the journey, your life changes. Your story begins. and the hero inside you wakes up. You were not born to stay small. You were not born to only survive. You were created to grow. You were created to give. You were created to live with passion. The universe is calling you to be the strongest version of you. So today, I want you to choose growth. Choose progress. Choose the journey. You do not have to be perfect. You only need to keep going. Remember this. You are the hero. This is your story. Your journey is only beginning.
Please like and subscribe for more videos.